You do jump through the flaming portal, and where you are now, what you see around you is vibrant life. I mean, bugs the size of baseballs and large jungle patches, trees for as far as you can see. You can smell almost a noxious amount of oxygen in the air. It makes your head almost lightheaded from breathing in this almost purified form
I take a
of
deep breath
oxygen.
and sit down to meditate.
Yes, everybody can rest for now.
I'm permanently
that
resting.
are alive and conscious. There
What
is a
is-
dead body in an unconscious
So
robot.
that's up to 6.
I was
I
going
poke
to say, how
myself
much
with
is
the
it? Is it a
staff.
full rest?
I'll let you have what's considered.
I'm going to
full
take what's in
rest.
the
That's
staff
6.
too to get
Right?
to full health.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I did kind of have a question. So,
Yes.
if he's dead, does that mean his fragment of his Hell Knight just basically, all right, see you later,
Does she bounce?
went back out to the ethos? You know, the ether.
How would you?
I mean, I think
you
so
see it?
because, like, to me, that's the ultimate thing of greed. It's like, okay, cool, I can't get anything
You're
from a
not
dead
serving
body,
me. That makes
I'm
sense
out.
to me.
so
Okay.
So on a rest,
I guess you can go ahead and let your
Oh yeah, no, I'd
armor
let the
dissipate.
I'll let the armor dissipate, and I bow to Yakil and formality and
I appreciate the gesture. Last time I held that sword, I too was possessed by one of those horrible Hell Knights. It did not end well for me. Large guy talked about rubber duckies and tried to kill me. And that sword, the only reason I had it was because it was jammed into my skull.
well, you deserved it.
that sounds really painful.
I have a history with it. It's you can put it away if you want to.
Is it traumatizing?
I was super traumatized.
He
I was
deserved
like,
it.
I'm gonna make my daddy
No.
love me, and then all of a
Don't
sudden,
listen to him. He deserved it.
you know
Get
what?
a little-
It wasn't my choice. When people are possessed by Hell Knights, you don't have a whole lot of control over your actions. You could hurt somebody you love. You could hurt your realm. No offense, I'm sure it's working out really well for you.
Yeah, so I just kind of put it to my side, kind of like a samurai sword.
All right, so y'all could basically camp out for the night in this jungle thwart patch and I guess cover the bodies with something respectful or like
Is Fortune dead as well?
something. He is unconscious and on a slow deletion pattern.
Wait, I'm resting though. Am I gonna get better?
But does he still get to, like, is he dead?
No, he's not dead. He
Okay.
is unconscious though. He is.
Almost dead. Like
He's like in hibernation mode at the moment.
a few points from death.
Now, when the morning sun comes and you hear all of the wildlife very clearly, like birds squawking and chirping and singing in the distance and all that stuff, you are in a new area. You can try to figure out how to complete his final request, but the sword brought you where you were trying to go to complete his request.
I'm just
So
gonna start
that
walking.
means Arthur is somewhere on this planet. Thing.
Correct.
Along with a lot of other people.
That would
Yeah.
be the high
I was
end
gonna say
assumption.
something, but
So
Like, everybody from Void Runner is
did
here.
somebody say something?
Everybody from the end of Scott's game.
Not everybody.
Well, everybody who came here from the end
Three.
of Scott's
There is
game.
an empty shell called Charlie 14 that does not have a brain and no longer is alive.
Charlie 14.
There's the huntsman and the very angry doctor lady,
Wow.
and then the crew of the
Angry
Void
for a
Runner.
reason.
The Exodus crew would be here. Whom is the crew that saved Arthur in his combat with Stein.
Along with indigenous peoples.
And indigenous peoples, yes. All right, so you can just start walking at random if you want.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's
Yeah.
just going to walk at
Can
random. He's going to pick up his body and
can I
put it
use,
over his shoulder and walk.
before you walk away, dude, can I use commune with nature to figure out where we are and what's all around us? And it tells me the terrain and life forms and things like that.
I'll
Try
benchmark
to
you at 25. There's nothing
investigate
really
where
threatening
he
at
may-
this moment.
Maybe.
I got a... $41.
So you would know that about 2 miles to the east there is a encampment that has a large remains of a ship, a very large, technologically advanced ship. There are several life signs at that encampment. You would also know that about a mile to the west there is a small campground where there seems to be 2 life forms there, one humanoid and one slightly less humanoid. Almost like all of the trees almost have eyes for you, or you have an understanding of what's there. And you also know that about a mile to the north there is a large pool, like a waterfall and basin, pool, whatever.
Are there
Lake.
any life signs up there that are like people?
Doesn't seem to be life signs, but there seems to be a lot of energy coming from it.
I tell all of them this. My suggestion is to go to the ship just because they might know more about who is around. I want to go to the pool.
So
It's up to you 3 to debate this right now. So he can't talk for you.
Okay, so where would Strathmore likely be? Would he be with the ship, the pool, or...
He'd be chilling in the pool.
I would think maybe the ship.
One person here would probably know him very well.
I know his DNA.
I mean, I don't think there's any life signs at the pool. I'm curious about it. But there's the most life signs at the ship.
I
Right,
vote
then
we
I'll
go to the
Go
ship.
to the ship then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And I'll drag 4-2 with me because maybe somebody on the ship can fix them. If they can fix the ship, they can fix a 4-2, right?
All right.
I do have this 4-2 cure disc though. We can just like insert that and it cures him, right?
It kills me, is what it does.
I mean, that's what it says.
Where'd you get that disc anyway?
The worm.
You're unconscious.
Yeah. I don't know if that's...
Are you actually trying to do that?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
Just checking. Okay, so as you close in on the area that had the ship and the large amount of life signs, you can actually see that the ship has already begun to be overgrown with life. So like vines and plant life are already
it's been here a
growing
minute?
onto it. Like it's been here for a minute. When you get closer, someone actually calls out to you. You there, stop before you enter this encampment and identify yourselves.
Takamagato smiles.
What?
And you,
Mr. Smiles.
Ace.
is that a
4-2.
4-2 you are dragging?
Yep.
It's a Fedora too.
Is this Solaris that we're talking
There's
to?
a difference.
Ah,
He
I
sounds
can
very-
see that I am very renowned
He
throughout
sounds very
the
pompous,
verse.
so he must be Solaris.
It is not pompous if you are correct.
I just want to
Can
go
you
on
fix the
record
4-2
he didn't get
unit?
that from me.
I'm sorry.
Can you fix the 4-2 unit? He's broken.
What did you do to him?
He took a lot of damage in a big fight we just had.
Stein
Fight.
tried to kill him.
Stein? You went head to head with Stein.
Yes.
We almost killed him.
Did you bring an army with you?
he
This
did.
was it.
I am the
He had the army.
Yes, I would most likely bring a large army if I was going to fight Stein. But yes, let us drag him to the ship. I will take him in and try to work upon him We will consider it a long rest for him, and after that we will see what I can do further.
Strathmore, where is he?
He left. He said he needed time to himself.
Where'd he go?
That way. Past the pool, I think.
Let's go that way.
I wanted to go to the pool.
It comes to nature, guys. Like, come
Told
on.
you he was gonna go chill at the pool.
Like I see that.
Who's
and I
there,
go,
Slayer? So are there people? Oh, my. You have quite the shiny face, friend. Runestrom, nice to meet you. Oh my, is that a dead body?
Nice to meet you too. Yes, I need to take this to Strathmore.
Who is the poor fellow? He picks him up to look at his face.
It's Alistair. It's Al.
Al Strathmore?
Yes.
Oh my.
He died facing Stein.
What'd you say? Hey, who is that? Kid starts
Freddy.
running over.
Freddy.
No, wait.
Ethan,
Not
it's
Freddy.
Ian.
The white hair.
Yeah, Ian.
It's
Yeah.
Freddy.
That's not. Don't tell me that's Al.
It's not Al.
You lying.
Lying
He
to a
runs
child.
up and he slaps the body on the head. Wake up!
Only that's how it works.
Ian's also sounds pompous.
Wake up!
I grab
Freddy,
him
what
to
are
stop
you
him.
doing?
I grab him to. Would you please stop slapping the corpse?
He's dead?
That's what I'm here to find
wasn't
out.
until you
His
just
last
slapped
request
him.
was for me to find Strathmore.
You killed him.
Oh, the old guy.
Yes.
I can show you where he is. What, he wants him to, bury him or something?
Hell if I know. That was just his last dying words, was take him to Strathmore.
Well, I can show you where he is if you're ready to go there.
Freddy, what are you doing?
Alright, then
I'm
let's
Ian.
go.
Really?
Ian Runestrom.
Did Freddy teach you to pop people in the head?
No, Al did. He said that's how you say hello. And he needs to wake up.
He learned that from Freddy.
No, Freddy throws rocks. We don't talk to Freddy. Or at least I don't. Keeps hitting me in the back of the head. It's ridiculous.
And can someone tell my brother I'm still alive?
Yeah, he's around here. Hey! Weird serious guy! Your brother's here!
He just kind of turns around and looks. Slowly. Oh, so he is. Good.
Then they both hit a button and they switch places. Ah, there he is. No.
No, he's in the... And he just kind of walks back into where he was, doing his own thing.
All right. So if everybody is ready to go, he is willing to show you where Strathmore is.
Let's go.
I'm unconscious.
Do I just
He is unconscious.
drop the 4-2 off with that other
Solaris
dude?
is going to
Solaris.
take him
That's
back
Is there
in and
anyone
try to
else
take
around?
care of his errant child. What?
Is there anyone else around?
There is a really sassy lady that would recognize Ace as somebody she traveled with. She's super facetious, constantly making jokes and talking back to people.
Cat.
Cat is here? Do we end up
Yeah,
here?
she
Cat
came here.
Dennings.
Okay, who else?
Denning's son.
Runestrom. There is a fellow in blue armor that's labeled 002. He seems to be very serious and
So Remy and Nadine are not here.
currently in this area? No.
Okay.
And then some other survivors, but mostly just Freddy and his sister,
Okay.
Kat.
Oh, that's right. I was like, what?
Freddy
His
Denison.
sister.
You just decided that she had a little brother?
His name's Freddy.
Well, I
That's
mean,
why she
if
was
she's,
sending money back.
if she's like one of the orphans, then yeah, that would be her orphan brother.
All right, so Do you want to stay with these people and talk to them?
I'm going
or
to the
you wanna
pool.
go-
I was going
You
to
want to
the
go with
pool
them?
the whole time.
Okay. So Ian starts showing you through the woods, and he's like just yakking away about how they're going to build a new city here. It's going to be great. They're going to call it New Valos, and then they'll build another place over there. It'll be called Aloria, and like it's going to be kind of like the upstate resort from New Valos, and it's going to look great. It's going to look great.
All of this is making me really annoyed. Can I
Yes.
jump in a tree and come out at the pool?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about how they're going to tear down this nature and build a big city.
This guy's just bragging. We're gonna tear down.
We're going to tear
trees.
all of this down.
gonna-
I'm
see
going to
that?
build
We're
a
gonna
new big
bulldoze
robot.
it.
It's going to be even better than the last big robot, which he still owes me money for, so he better wake up soon because I expect payment.
32.
So
Yes,
I see.
you would successfully make your way to the reflective pool.
I just roll my eyes and step into the nearest tree, and I'm at the pool.
Now, eventually he would get you to what looks like a large rock cave. You can tell that there seems to be some kind of firelight illuminating the opening of the cave. Like the fire's inside the cave, it's illuminating out.
I step in.
All right, so as you would go in, you would actually notice that there seems to be a crunch beneath your feet. And as you look down, there's like broken pieces of eggshell. But I'm not talking like a chicken egg, like large egg that you've just like stepped on as you continue to go inside.
Can't tell if this is good or bad.
Gotta go.
Well, I'm still gonna walk forward. So
All
he
right.
keeps walking forward.
As he keeps walking forward, he hears a noise. It's kind of like
I step out of the tree. I'm following them in.
something
Hello?
seems to be crawling out of the shadows towards him.
Hello, who? I'm looking for Strathmore.
As he sees this kind of diminutive, like smaller looking lizard-like creature, but it seems to be a humanoid shape. Its eyes are reflective, but when they close, there's an eyelid that kind of sweeps across the eye, and it keeps looking at you. And then you hear,
Slug, get back here. Ain't no reason to be messing with strangers.
the creature then scurries over to this man who steps out.
Who are you?
I am here bringing a body of a fallen comrade, I assume, Al Strathmore.
And that's body on your shoulder right now.
Yes.
How about you put him down?
So I put him down carefully.
That's good.
He steps over, he looks at him, lifts up the robotic arm.
Well, seems like he's a survivor of some kind, or he was for a while. What happened to him?
Stein.
Stein.
So he starts to rub this nub of on the end of his forearm.
Oh, do we have the
Don't
hand?
tell me
4-2
that
does.
was the hand 428.
4-2 did what to my hand?
We found your hand on Stein's body.
4-2 assimilated it.
Who are you?
Illyria.
Oh,
I look different now.
it's nice to see you again. Maybe we'll catch up in a little bit. Redhead, who are you?
Ace.
Ace. I guess you're friends with my boy here.
I guess you could say that.
Oh, closer than friends, I see. Well, he is got the Strathmore strut to him, so. How long has he been dead?
How long have we been here?
Are you asking me?
Did you guys do a long rest?
We did do a long rest.
That's at least like 8 hours.
You've been here for 8 hours, so I assume 8 hours.
Might be a chance. I don't know. Well, name's Arthur. It's nice to meet you, I guess.
Takamagato.
Huh?
Just call me Mr. Smiles.
That's easier. I'm going to go with that. Well, come on, Smiley. Pick him up and bring him over to the pond with me.
I pick him up. And I bring him over to the pond.
Is this the Lazarus
I
pond?
hope not.
And I do take the I do take my Oni mask off for once too.
What does he look like?
Not the way.
Huh?
This is not the way. Where's that going, Chief?
No, he
Looks like
takes
Pablo Schreiber.
no, he takes it off and he puts
God.
it in his
Nobody needs to look like that.
inside coat because he's like, I need to clean this.
Is he like scarred or anything, or just like?
I mean, he has one scar right here, like across his eye. But I mean, you would see. I mean, of course, like the teeth are not glowing here, but he does have the red eyes still that are glowing.
You might want to get that looked at. I had some glowing eyes once. Obviously, as you can see, I don't have them anymore.
As he leans in and looks at you, and you can see that they're just caverns where his eyes used to be that are burned out and scarred.
Well, that's rather unfortunate. No, my eyes that I have, it's cybernetic.
Oh, well, maybe I'll look into that. Get it?
Ha ha ha.
That's why I got Slug here. He shows me where to go. He's my seeing eye draken.
Ah, so I see.
The first one I found that's hatched.
Where's
I
he
see
all
you're
of that?
funny too.
All the dad jokes.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ha ha ha.
Don't you mean nub nub?
No,
Oh, God.
I can leave you dead.
As he takes him to the pond and he says,
All right, well, there's one opportunity, I think. And if the boy's earned any kind of respite from whatever life he's lived since I last saw him, this is his best chance at that. This pool is one of the most pure forms of energy on this planet. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of like God energy. It even made me not so angry. That's why I rest near it. Healed me to the best extent that it could. It cannot regrow anything, so the boy will still have his wacky-doody arm that I gave him. I'd apologize for it if he was alive, and hopefully I get the chance, but until that occurs, we'll just see what happens. If you're the friend that he trusted with this, you might want to take him into that pool. But, fair warning, that pool purifies anything.
Can I toss him in?
It is presumed that a bond with an ally is part of what could be a strength towards the healing power. It's a chance that you have to take or not take.
He remembers his code and he's like, he just kind of just, he just grumbles and mutters to himself as he's walks into the pond.
all right, so what I want you to do for me, I'm going to benchmark you at 30. You're going to roll con.
Me or him?
Him.
Con!
No!
Just roll Ricardo Montalban across the wall.
Can I give him teamwork?
I guess if you want to go to the pool with him, I don't know.
35.
Okay, never mind. He doesn't
never
need
mind.
teamwork.
All right, so
I'm not going to help. Fine.
as you enter the pool, you would actually feel kind of a pain in your veins, like something coursing through. It's hot, very hot. And you hear almost like a shriek inside your mind. As you walk into the pool, it's almost like you see inside yourself there is this entity that is there. It's a large dragon made up of fire. And as you sit within the pool, that fire begins to grow dim. And the more and more dim it becomes, it seems to shrink from dragon form into that of a large, bulky man. As he is then sitting there, calm, at ease.
Who are you that has saved me from my terror?
I am Mr. Smiles, also known as Takamagato.
Ah. I am Bagarundi, and you have put my soul to peace. I will stay with you for this. I will aid you. But know this. Gluttony is no longer my fuel or my fire. Only unity. Unity for peaceful people across the universe.
You just became a pacifist.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me I have to be a pacifist now?
The way of the peaceful palm.
You do realize I'm a sociopath.
We can work on that.
I like to
When he
murder
drowns
people.
The body. Just
I'm a serial killer that gets paid to do things.
Some frosty
He
weed.
reaches out and says,
Weeds.
All can be forgiven, my child. Do not worry. The Celestials be with you. But first, let me aid you with your ally.
Dunk 'em and run.
I think it's too late now.
As you sit in the pool, Al's eyes open and begin to glow with a faint amber energy.
He's the Jon Snow of our game.
Returned to 0. Pure of heart, pure of mind. Al, inside your darkness, inside your slumber of death, there is another entity with you, and it wants you to heal. It begins to slither and wrap itself around your body, forcing more of its healing energies into you.
We have not yet gained righteous vengeance against those who have done these things to us. You must stay alive. That is why you carry me.
who are you?
I am once what was called the Vengeful. I am Vernak. And my energy grows more now that you have brought me to this realm. You must maintain your hold on me, and I will aid you.
Alright, so you'd be able to bring him back out of the pool now and lay him down. He's still unconscious, but his body is healed to a degree, and you can tell that there is a faint pulse coming from him now.
Yay.
Alright, so he's... I look at Ian. He's alive again.
All right!
So that happened.
He slaps him.
Can I grab the hand before it hits me?
You know what? I'll let you roll dexterity for it.
That'd be super cool.
That would be.
What's the bench? Because I might not even be able to hit it.
Just because you're unconscious, I'll raise it to 25.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. No, that's 22.
Oh, it's close.
So you go to try and catch, and he still smacks you, but he's like, oh, "You're alive!
It's not nice.
You
to
owe
hit
me
people,
money!"
man. I'm not what you would call liquid right now. I don't have money.
You're very damp. Is that not liquid?
No, two different things, kid.
At least you're alive to become some form of indebted. You're indebted to me. We'll put it that way.
Why couldn't you just let me sleep? It was so peaceful. There was no more voices.
Well, you told me to bring you to Strathmore, and this is
You had
what
to
happened.
bury me. Did you not hear the...
No, I did not.
It ain't time to give up yet. boy.
Here he is.
Yeah, good thing I am, too.
Yeah.
You'd still be resting in worm food.
Yeah. And I have to turn into
Is
a
that
passive.
where that... Was that your hand?
Obviously
Yeah.
it
That's
was.
weird. Did you show him the sword?
Oh yeah. I just kind of open the jacket where you can see the sword.
Ah,
Just,
that's an old friend of mine. You might want to keep it safe.
I'll keep it safe.
I don't need it now.
Lock it up. This caused nothing but trouble. Lock it up.
Look, sorry I cut your arm off with it. It kind of was something else that wanted me to do that, but I can see by some of your psychological scarring, you might have gone through something similar.
I had a woman.
Well, that sounds a lot more pleasant. We'll talk about it sometime, but until then, you bring him back to my cave, we'll rest up and chit-chat about what you've been up to.
Okay.
All right, so this is where you are now, and you'll be entering. Anybody that is now currently alive again can enter into a long rest. Going to go ahead and say, if you want to find out what happens on Maha Ray, join us back at the same Saturday Night Gaming time on the same Saturday Night Gaming channel. This is Tony Stevens saying, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about us. Check out all our other great podcasts. And tune in next time to find out what happens next.